we had a gap. And this gap has been filled yesterday by the dip when it went down to the $2 range and even the $1.80. Whenever you buy a stock below the 50 moving average, that is really, that's the real value if you want to buy stocks. Hey guys, it's been a rough few days. I know Zomedica and all the other stocks were down. They are having a major correction, but still, don't worry guys, because in this video I'm gonna talk about Zomedica and why I think this was a very good opportunity to buy some Zomedica stock if you haven't already. So let's jump right into our video, guys. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we'll be discussing Zomedica and its price movements. We will be discussing the correction because Zomedica has been dropped all the way down to the $1.36 for a brief moment. And we are recovering today, which is really good news because we know that Zomedica is a solid stock. For the people that are worrying about Zomedica's future, don't worry guys, because when you look at the whole markets, the whole stock markets, everything was down basically. So if you go to the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq, everything was down. The whole markets are having a correction right now, so don't worry. I hope that you still are holding onto your Zomedica stock because this was nothing else than a buying opportunity, guys, in my opinion, because Zomedica stock for such cheap prices, it's unseen, in my opinion. So I always try to buy the dips whenever I can, and this was a very good dip buying opportunity, in my opinion, if you haven't bought your Zomedica shares already. So before I jump into our stock price prediction for Zomedica, I'm going to talk about my channel, guys. So on this channel, we look at different growth stocks. I'm trying to pick the stocks that I believe in could be getting bigger into 2021. And we look at their balance sheets, we look at their fundamentals. And after that, I do a stock price prediction based on technical analysis, because I think that you can make some very smart decisions on when to buy a certain stock. We look at the support, the resistance, and also the current trend line in which these stocks are trading. So if that is something you might be interested in, make sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a like down below, because we will be discussing so many stocks on this channel. So thank you so much for tuning in. Okay guys, so when we look at the first catalyst of Zomedica, we have the Truforma launch, which will be on the 30th of March. And this product launch will be Zomedica's first product on the market, guys. So when we look at the Truforma tabletop device, it has so many benefits, in my opinion, that it will make some big changes in the veterinarian industry. One of them is that it's affordable. So Zomedica's Truforma device is a tabletop device. When we compare to IDEX, which is a major competitor to Zomedica, the Truforma devices are small. You can put them on a tabletop, and you have these cartridges in which you can take blood samples of cats and dogs. So the amazing thing about Truforma is that it's very affordable compared to the IDEX devices, which are big and bulky and also very expensive and also even outdated and less accurate. So you can almost compare the IDEX device, which is an old brick phone which nobody uses but it's still effective, to Truforma, which is a high-end smartphone. It's small, it's compact, it's also more accurate, it has more features, and it can make multiple tests in one single sitting. So in less than 18 minutes, guys, you know what's wrong with your cat or dog, and the pet owners are getting a direct answer during the meeting, during their visit to the veterinarian outpost, which is a very big difference because when you, with the IDEX devices, you have to take the blood samples, you have to send them all the way back to the IDEX laboratory, and you have to wait days and days and days until you have your results. And by that time the results are back, your pet, your dog or cat might have been in a worse condition than it was previously at. Compared to Truforma, it could have saved the life of the animal, which is a very big thing in my opinion. So another factor that I think is really important and that it's not really talked about is the management team. So when I looked at LinkedIn's employees on the LinkedIn page, they are all top-notch guys. So all these people have really good experiences. When I looked at the CEO, Robert Cohen, I looked at his data, and he was a former Pfizer executive during the 80s. So he has a lot of experience, up to 30 years, and the first 10 years of his career were in Pfizer, which is a very big catalyst in my opinion. Robert Cohen also has taken 3 penny stocks from 30 cents all the way up to the $8, which is really showing his skills in the stock market. And I believe that Robert Cohen and his team will get Zomedica to new all-time highs and new levels in the future. That was my informational video, guys. So let's jump right into our technical analysis for Zomedica, guys. Okay, guys, here we are at Zomedica's daily candlestick chart. So today we are trading at $2.08. We are up over 10%, close to 10%. So when we look at yesterday, guys, you can clearly see that we had a pullback because our price went all the way down to the $1.80, and it even dipped to the $1.33 for a small period of time. So when I look at the price movement, guys, you can see that we had a pullback because the whole markets were down, guys. So keep that in mind when you are investing in penny stocks, especially. They are going to be very volatile. So when you look at the price movements, you can see that we had an all-time high of $2.98, and since then we had a pullback closer to the $2 range, and I think that this is healthy for the long run because of this we had a gap to fill. So when we look at the price movement here, you can see around here we had a gap. So and this gap has been filled yesterday by the dip when it went down to the $2 range and even the $1.80. It's a good thing. So right now when the gap is filled from back in the first week of February, we can still go higher, guys. So when I look at value purchases for my stocks, I always try to buy on red days, and especially when the price is below the 50 moving average. So when you look at our my chart, guys, you can see the yellow line right around here is a 50-day moving average. So, and you can see whenever you buy a stock below the 50 moving average, that is really, that's the real value if you want to buy stock. So for the people who haven't bought Zomedica stock yet and are really convinced about the stock, they did their own due diligence, they did the research, and if you want to get an entry at Zomedica, guys, this could be the day. So even today, guys, sitting at $2.08, this is a great buying opportunity for Zomedica, because when you look at the big time horizon, right around here is Truforma, and I believe that by the launch we will still be hitting the $4 to $5 on Zomedica stock. You can also look at the RSI. So this is the RSI index, and yesterday we went very close to the oversold section. So when you look at this price movement around here, it was oversold, and whenever you can buy a stock at the oversold, you should, because right after that we will be crossing on the MACD. So let me show you guys the MACD. So when I pull the MACD down, you can see right around here we are very close on the crossing of the MACD, because we had a consolidation period. So when you look when you take a look at this, we had an all-time high around here, and after that we had a consolidation period, a pullback closer to the $2 range, which is still our support level. So, and we also filled the gap. So in my opinion, guys, Zomedica will only go up from this point on out. So if you want to get into Zomedica stock, this is the opportunity you've all been waiting for. So that was a quick technical analysis for Zomedica, guys. They also have their earnings at next week in March, so that could also be another catalyst. But if you want to get an entry in Zomedica, today or even tomorrow could be a good day for the entry. As long as the price is below the 50 moving average, you're gonna get a very good value, guys, in my opinion. So that was my technical analysis, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like down below if you like my analysis so far, and I will catch you next time, guys. Peace out. Okay, guys, so when we look at the price of Zomedica, it's sitting at the $2 range, and I think, in my opinion, this correction is a buying opportunity for this stock, because we won't be seeing these kind of dips in the future because we have our catalyst, which is a Truforma launch, and at the end of March, we still have a full month ahead of us for the stock price to continue to rise. And looking at the current trend line, we are still, I'm still very certain that we are going to be hitting the $4, maybe the $5 at the end of the launch. And I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own due diligence, do your own research, guys. You can also watch my previous videos. And I think that Zomedica is just starting off, going into the future. It's gonna do so many great things in my opinion. And this was my video, guys. So I hope that you liked it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like down below. I would really appreciate that. And peace out, guys.